There we go. All right, so I wanted us to kind of get together to make sure everybody's on point. I just realized the last couple of days that some people are not accessing some of the resources that I thought they were accessing, and it was kind of like deceiving me, thinking that everybody was like being able to do what I thought they were able to do because they were doing part of it, but they weren't doing all of it. And so I wanted to make sure that everybody is like being able to know all the resources that are out there and what you can access. So I'm going to share my screen. So first off, hold on just a second. Oops. Okay. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yeah.
All right. When you guys come into the Alg2 site, is this the screen that is popping open for you?
Yeah.
Okay. When you scroll down, my intention was that people were going to be clicking this link to the weeks. And have you been doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Marcus?
Yeah.
Chloe? All right. Because I've had a lot of people that like were not actually clicking those links and they weren't going to these pages. So has everybody in here been able to, like, if they click into this week 3, has everybody been able to get into this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that's having issues with the pictures not showing up? Okay, cool. Some people, for some reason, the JPEG images that I'm uploading are not uploading correctly, and so it's not that they're not uploading correctly. It's I think that they don't have like a update or something on their computer. So if there's ever something that you don't get access to, let me know. But one of the big things that I'm noticing, and some of you that are in here are culprits of this. So I need to show you something here. When you're getting into big ideas, I created a student account. So just so we know, let me go back for a second. Every week, we're going to have, really the format of it is going to be what we've been doing. So notes and videos. If you can't print the notes, that's not a big issue because those notes are for you. They're not for me. You don't have to actually turn those in. The only thing that you have to turn into me are the practice problems and big ideas and the quizzes. And I do have some other, you guys remember when we did in the notebook, sometimes we would do like the little quick questions. They're like the 2 columns and they would like, it was really like conceptual based, but they were really quick questions and they showed like, you just had to pick column A or B. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
I've got some of those for like these sections. I didn't want to overwhelm everybody, but I might just put them on here, not as a requirement, but more as a, like, if you want some more practice and want to see if you really are understanding it. And what I might do is just say tomorrow during my our time that we got slotted for office hours, if you guys want to pop in at that time and we can go over those together, then I'm totally willing to do that. So okay, big ideas. The issue I'm having with this is that when people are coming in here and they're working on assignments for me, so this week, I apologize guys, this week's long, so if you end up needing some extra time, because there's 3 sections here, they're not 7.3. Has anybody started them yet?
I have.
Okay. They're like, the first one's not hard, I don't think. Like, it's just, they're not like super long problems. They're just, there's just a lot of stuff. So I kind of next week, I think there's only one section. And so that's why I'm saying if we need some extra time, I can extend the due date. And I'm having the same due dates as the other Algebra 2 teachers. And so, but I'm okay with extending it if we need it. But just know that when you come into big ideas, if you are going under the upcoming, then you're going to see like the 3 that got assigned this week. If you still hadn't done some other ones, you'll see the ones that got assigned last week under the overdue ones. And that's cool. Like you can go in and still submit those if you have them. Because if you don't submit them to me properly, I can't see anything. I can't see like that you even started it. So I want to be able to give you credit for it. So if I came in here and I was, this is geometry. You guys don't want to do geometry, do you?
Not really.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey.
How's it going?
All right.
Good. All right. So I just want to make sure that if you guys are getting in here and you're entering whatever, is everybody able to check their answers and have used that resource?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So if you check your answers and you find out they're wrong, then that need help button pops up. And then it'll link you to a video or the PDF of a lesson, right? So I want to make sure that you guys know that. And these down here are even helpful because it'll, I've found that some of them will link you pretty accurately back to some like concepts that maybe were from different sections that you need to know before you can answer or move on to this concept. But the big thing I'm noticing is that if you don't submit this properly, then I cannot give you credit for doing your work. So I'm cool with you, saving and working on it as long as you need to until that due date, but I need you to submit it by the due date. Because if you don't submit, then I don't see it. All right. Once you submit it though, I don't think you can change answers. But what I would suggest you doing before you submit it, do the print option. And hopefully yours is similar to mine in where, granted, maybe I don't have a printer that I can print from, but there's a PDF. You can usually save, if you don't have a printer, but you just choose print. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you choose the print option, regardless if you have a printer set up or not, you can usually always save your document or whatever you're looking at as a PDF. So if I have, like for mine, if I click it, I can open it up, I can save it as a PDF, I can send it to myself. Like if I open this up right now, then it creates a file of all the questions that I've answered. I would totally, before you submit it, print, like do that, create a PDF for yourself, and then you can have that along with your notes going into the quiz. Okay. So hopefully that kind of helps a little bit, but make sure that you're doing the submit. If you find out that you're missing an assignment from me in Infinite Campus, it's either because the big ideas assignments are going to be 0 or 10. Either you did it or you didn't. And if you're getting a missing from me, if there's a column and it's blank, don't worry about it. Just haven't entered it yet. But if there's a M, then you need to, it might be on your end that you didn't come in and submit it. If you're submitting something past the due date, send me a message letting me know, because I don't get a notification that something else has been, like, I got to go fish it out. And if I don't know that there's something new in there, then it might take a while. The other thing I was going to say, quizzes. How are we feeling about how long those are taking?
You're okay.
Do we need more time? I can extend the time so it's like an hour and a half instead of 60 minutes.
Oh, we had a time limit?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was a good time.
It was okay. I might still extend it because I don't mind extending it, but yes, there is a time limit because I didn't I was trying to quelch the urge to spend a week Googling answers online. So let's see. Oh, when you take the quiz, is anybody having problems that like I've been requesting you guys to that the last question to upload pictures of your work?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
I don't know how
What
to
I
do that either.
okay, what I'm suggesting you do, in, resist the urge to use your phone, because what I think is the easier way is going to be to, like, right now I can see you guys, right? So there's a video in your device, a camera in your device. You got to figure out an app or program in your computer that you can get in and take a picture from your computer. So like a webcam app or even like FaceTime, anything that you could take a picture of yourself. Because like if you could take a selfie of yourself but hold up your work, take a snapshot that way, then that picture you can save on your computer. You don't have to worry about transferring it from your phone to the computer. That way you can just save it to your computer, make sure that you're saving it with your name and the file, you know, whatever quiz you're taking, and then you can upload it straight into that last question. I think that is going to be the easiest way. And I kind of put in here like if you okay, so like I'm on a Mac, so photo book is one that would work for Macs or iPads. Webcam is like I think what you would look for if you're on a Windows laptop, like HP or Dell or something like that. If you're having a hard time finding, and so actually, like yesterday, I was working with somebody that they just went down to the bottom left corner where like the little window icon is, clicked into that, and there was a camera that they could just access and take a picture of it that way. Also, that's going to help if there's a multiple choice question and you get it wrong, and I go in and I see that you've got work on something, I can give you partial points on it. And just know that the grade on the quiz is not necessarily like a final thing. If I found that there's been some that like if it's asking you to type in a number and you're like a tenth of a value off, it'll count it wrong. Well, I would go in and override that. So none of the grades in the Canvas side of this are getting synced to Infinite Campus without me being the in-between, if that makes sense. Okay, so like the grade that you see in the quiz, it probably, hopefully, will be as accurate as possible, but it might go up, is what I'm saying, by the time it hits Infinite Campus. If I have to go in and I might have to change, like add points for certain things. Sometimes I don't know if it's like grading a certain way until you guys start taking it, like if it'll accept answers within a certain range, you know, like if it counts it right or completely all wrong. And the way that it's, I don't know, we're trying to, the Algebra 2 teachers and I are learning a lot about this program and how to make question banks. So you guys know that you can take the quiz twice, right? And it'll keep your highest score. If you think you need, if you feel like you need a third time, let me know, and I can give you another attempt at it. Okay? If you're not happy with your grade, I don't want you to like dwell on it, but if you're super not happy with it still, then let me know. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. I think that's about all I've got. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was accessing the course this way. Jacob, I know you joined us a little late, but when you get into this page, have you been coming to these links down here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Some of my geometry kiddos were were not doing that, and it was making their life very complicated because they would see like that there was a quiz, or they'd go to Big Ideas and do the book assignment, but they weren't seeing the videos that went with the notes and this whole part of it, right? So it was
Okay.
confusing for them. But all right, that's all I got. If you need,
Yes.
if
This is
you
Mom.
need anything, if you want to stay on, I can help with some questions. But that's the information I wanted to share with you guys in this meeting. So, okay,
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Thanks for popping.